Hello, welcome to my video on Wave 2. This is the fourth one in the series, and I will be doing Rebel Fleet Troopers, the guys that we just see die really well in the movies, so far in A New Hope and Rogue One. So, alright. So, I wasn't really sure why they did Fleet Troopers as the choice for the next Rebel troops. I mean, I guess they're iconic in the sense that, hey, we know what they look like. However, I just don't. Um, I'm like, this is supposed to be a ground combat game, and we did, we're doing fleet troopers. So, all right. So to start off, we got the unit expansion right here. Showing all assembly and everything. So these guys are three. Oh, they have heads. That makes some more parts. I don't know why the heads are loose. Whatever. And then the back, the only thing is ready. It's the only extra rule that we have for this one. So I'll set that aside and read it later. So here's the minis, the bases, and the cardboard. And the cards. So let's go over the cards. Fleet Troopers. Let's show that to you real quick so you can get a good view. They have Ready 1. After you perform a standby action, gain an aim token. So, the use of that would be move into place, get a standby token, which gives you an aim, and then you can shoot when someone moves into your sight. Alright, that's going to be interesting to me. Alright, so they're of course Rebel. 44 points. There's 4 in the troop, base troop. So you get basically a heavy weapon, an extra unit, a gear slot, and a grenade slot. 1 health each, 1 courage each. I mean, they hold up against Vader. I mean, they let Vader get close enough to die. Maybe they should have given him a little bit more courage for that. White dice on defense because they're just wearing a black vest and a blue shirt. Alright, so they surge to a hit on attack, surge to a block on defense. So they're 2 out of 6 for defense, and better, yeah, and they're white dice, so 3 out of 8. So that's actually pretty good. All right, so unarmed, they beat you up pretty good with black die, and then their DH-17 blaster pistol. So it's not a rifle; it's a pistol. So it's range 1 to 2, 2 white dice. So 8 white dice for just a standard core. So if you add a trooper, that's another 2. And then the heavy weapons, we can look at those to see what they do. Alright, so we have the first thing up. Extra troop. Alright, standard. 11 points. So it's about the same price as the other one. So basically you can just kind of slot them in however you want to. So we have the first heavy weapon is the MPL-57 Barrage Trooper. Range 1 to 3, black, white, white. It does exhaust. Fleet Troopers only. Add 1 MPL-57 Barrage Trooper Mini. Blast, ignore cover. Impact 2. While attacking unit has armor, change up to 2. Hit results through crits. Impact 2. That's not bad. So basically a bazooka. Alright, then we got the Scatter Gun Trooper. Which is, oh, I forgot cost. Is 33 for that one. So this one is Scatter Gun Trooper. It's range 1 to 2. 2 red dice. So you could do that range 1 to 2. 10 white, 2 red, with Pierce 1. So add 1 scattergun trooper mini. Okay. So then for the and they're 23 points for him. 23. Right, so then impact grenades. Excuse me, sorry. Um range 1, black die, impact 1 while attacking unit as armor, change up to 1 hit to a crit. 5 points. Then last up is grappling hooks. For the gear slot, it's 3 points. You gain expert climber. While clambering, do not roll defense dice or suffer wounds. So makes you good at climbing. So, alright, well, they seem interesting. Close quarters combat. So I wonder why they went with 2 white instead of black. I don't know. You only have so much you can change. So I guess that's what they're kind of thinking. Alright, so now let's get to assembly. So I'm going to leave the instruction manual here on the side. I mean, the things kind of really explain themselves, but I do like that they have that there so you kind of have an idea of what you're doing. That looks like the commander, so I'll set him aside. Scattergun trooper, regular, barrage trooper, and regular trooper. Okay. I don't know why, but I always just like to start with the regular troops and then just go from there. So from what I'm looking at, the poses seem pretty good. So this guy's doing a weird like sit, kind of weird leg thing. Oh, he's running with 1 foot. That's actually pretty sweet. I like that. I like that a lot. That's what they should have been doing when Vader came on board in Rogue One as we're running, because he's pretty scary, dude. The only problem I have with that is everything's going to be on the 1 foot. Well, whatever. For purposes of basing, that's what I'm referencing. Nope, I put it more in the center. That's actually kind of a sweet pose. I approve. Okay. Next one. Okay. Two-handed grip on a pistol. Nice and steady there, I guess. I mean, that's what you should do to, if you're going to be doing that anyway, but makes it more stable. Shoot when you're doing that. 2 hands. So oh no, he got his hand cut off. Vader got him. Vader got him. Ah. Alright, now that I have the pose together, I approve. That actually looks pretty good. Like, again, it's one of those looking down the scope. So, I do like those for some reason. Don't ask me why. Why you can ask, but I just don't have a good answer as to why I particularly like the ones where they're aiming. I mean, I like action poses and all, but sometimes you just have to show that your guys are actually looking at what they're trying to shoot at. Oh, come on, man. All right, that's good. All right, 2 down, 5 more to go. So since they did do Fleet Troopers, I wonder if we're going to be getting um, General Antilles as a commander at some point. I mean, I'm really hoping they do Thrawn at some point. I like him. I've liked him since the first books came out. If you haven't read the original trilogy that he's in, it's boss. And if they ever made that, like that's really the movie they should have done. Um, like as 7, 8, and 9, like that's what 7, 8, and 9 should have been. The Heir to the Empire, Timothy Zahn trilogy. That's my opinion. But now it's canon. But they, brought Thrawn back. So, which the first, like, it's kind of cool that they brought Thrawn back and then had the original author who invented Thrawn write books about him, and now he's basically writing about a period that he never wrote about before. So that's kind of cool. And what would be sweet is if the new trilogy that Ryan Johnson was doing was about Thrawn. If he was just like, yeah, let's do Thrawn, and then did something. Like I was listening to a podcast, so Echo Base. That's where the credit comes from this. But it was pretty cool. They were like, you know what would be a good trilogy? As if uh, whoever's left from Rebels, like Ezra or Kanan or whatever, because I'm sure one of them's gonna live. Um, if they go run off with Maul and Thrawn and go to the unknown regions, and so like there's a trilogy between 6 and 7 dealing with like where the First Order is hiding, so they're kind of in the unknown regions fighting um, Snoke and stuff. Like I don't know, I was like that would be awesome if it was something like that because I would love to see Thrawn on the big screen. Like he was just sweet, right? I should say awesome. He was an awesome character. And of course, the books were well written, so you know, can't have awesome characters in terribly written books. So the only problem I had putting models together is the glue residue on your fingers when you're done. Like it's like I have a extra layer on my glue, like an extra layer of skin. Is what it feels like sometimes. So I approve of this pose. Another one looking down the barrel, looking down the sights, saying, "That's Vader. Shoot him!" Actually, Vader kind of was a wimp because in Rogue One he came in and just wrecked people, and in A New Hope he, it was because of the times I know, but it was just like in that one he waited for the stormtroopers to clear the way, and then he walked on. So, but like it's crazy, like just how good the movies are still, at least in my opinion. So I'm talking about A New Hope and stuff. Like if you just look at it. Alright, let's see, this is gonna be one of these. Excuse me. Actually burped. And I just like how they slotted these things because it just makes it so much easier to put these guys together. No, no, glue everywhere. Alright, might have messed up the shoulder a little bit. Oh well. I might never use this guy, so. So, I do like their 7 different poses too, you know? They could have done the simple thing and just, like, 40K. At least when I did it, you know, maybe they changed now, but it was like your standard troops were pretty much all the same pose, like with the guns, like this. You know, whatever. Can't see it all, but alright. I think I would do this with the scattergun. I don't know if I would add another troop or not. That's kind of up in the air. Like if I'm gonna add an extra troop. Yeah, basically give them an extra hit point. I don't know. Yeah, get it in there. That's weird, kind of like a side handle on the gun. I wonder how much these. I don't remember a scatter gun in like the original movie, so I wonder how much these guns they've made up, or are they reusing from something else, like their RPG or something. It's really when you got a resource like an RPG, you might as well take advantage of it. So, all right, last one is the leader. Just kind of having a lazy day. Later, he's gonna meet Vader. And be as happy, but you know, no day is perfect, right? All right, get it. We'll get it. All right, there we go. I recovered. Didn't fall on the ground, so that's good. Terrible. Accidentally drop it on the ground. The glue dries so fast. It's like Done. Alright, so there's the commander, the scattergun, the barrage gun, and then I guess, the red shirts, for lack of a better term, of the extra guys. Because, I mean, if you have a squad, you have to get the squad leader for last. So, alright. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.